Everybody looks like they're kind of not feeling great right now.
Yeah, well, I mean, we did just, like, go, John, what were you talking about? And he's like, no, John.
And we're never going to find out what happened to Jacques. In the meantime, we should probably figure out what's going on with PBG. Maybe we can cheer him up a bit.
Probably not, because apparently they both think that Hana being like, I told you so! I told you playing at night was gonna have bad things. It's like causation for a player being a jerk.
Yeah, and like breaking his foot or ankle or whatever happened.
Yeah, so let's continue and hopefully we will not destroy things. But probably.
Yeah, we say that every time and we just keep making things bad happen every time.
Oh.
I guess, but I really wanted to make him happy.
No.
This cannot stand. We cannot lose to those hidden blocks, scum.
Oh my god.
So, what's your idea? That's why I came to you.
Oh my god, Hana, my sister just got back from this huge spa trip.
I don't care,
Wait, you have a sister?
Wait, she has a sister?
Yeah, pretty much, like, we're all like, huh? What's going on?
It's so not fair. I wish I could have gone, but she didn't even invite me. That whore.
Oh my, wait, how old's your sister?
Probably older.
Why didn't you tell me you had a sister? How long have we
None of
known
your
each other?
business. What's the point of being related to rich people when they don't let you do the cool things?
I don't care about your first world problems.
Yeah.
You're the one that had a fit because you couldn't take a bunch of bags to Italy. God.
Yeah, alright.
That's it.
Wait, are we gonna have a spa day for BBG? What is?
We should take a trip to
I paused and leaned in to whisper.
a hot spring.
It's the hot springs episode. Oh my god.
How is this gonna cheer up PVG? I don't understand your logic, Hana.
Relaxation? Do you hear something?
Oh wait, was that actually?
What's that?
Oh, sorry. What's that? Oh, sorry, that Hana's voice. What's that dust cloud in the distance?
Oh my god, we're back!
Yay,
It was me all the time. Ah!
Hell, that was me the whole time.
What the?
Did somebody say fan service?
Yes, Jared.
Oh,
I
God.
did. Please show me more of your fantastic pictures.
Oh god, this is gonna be beautiful. I'm excited for this.
No.
Yes!
Okay.
Let's go to the hot springs then.
I'm so excited.
I'm so glad everyone could come, including you, Shane.
I did not see this coming at all.
I didn't either.
Oh, look at them in their casual clothes.
I like Mai's outfit.
It's cute.
Wait, is this everyone?
I don't know.
Okay. I looked around at Jared and Mai's excited faces and the dissonantly sad PBG.
All right.
I'm sure this is going to be a great time. But of course, any time spent with you two lovely ladies is bound to be great. Oh, Jared.
So, sorry.
Turned to like a kind of like pathetic.
It was more like, I feel like I wanted to channel my inner Hana going like, that's great, Jared. Fuck you. Shut up.
So, has anyone been to this hot springs before?
I've been to another, but never this one. I didn't even know we had one in Higambana, but I guess it's pretty cool that we do. I know about most hot springs in the nation, but this one seems to have been just recently built. There's an inn attached to it and everything.
Are we staying at the inn? Good contribution, PBG.
Oh, that's our stop. Let's go.
I guess it's just the four of us.
Okay. We entered the general inn area and made our way to the hot springs, excited. Mai and I split off to the ladies' side, while PBG and Jared headed towards the men's area. As Mai and I cleaned off, we chatted animatedly about the trip.
I can't wait to see Jared with his shirt off. This was the best idea, Hana, ever.
Oh wait, is it a mixed one?
I don't know.
Okay. Eehee.
Eehee.
I tried not to stare at her body, tried very hard not to compare it to my own.
Sure, you keep telling yourself that's what you're doing.
Just admit that you're hitting on mine. And
You got the hots for that girl. She has got the body, oddy.
I mean, I had always known that Mai was a bit bigger in some areas, but I never bothered to. Well, it wasn't important. Still, I stared down at my boyish frame and frowned.
That's one thing is, like, we've been to a hot springs, and you get so nervous about going there, but then you get there and you realize nobody gives a fuck. Nobody does. It's pretty great.
Yeah, you're just like more annoyed at like the small, because you're in the women's side and usually they have the children. You're just like, small child, stop splashing! I want to sit and enjoy this! Stop it!
That's pretty much it, yeah. I've been planning for this day, Hana. I'm so ready. My body is ready.
Take me into your arms, Jared.
What do you mean?
He's so cute.
What do I mean? This is a golden opportunity, the perfect opportunity to capture my Jared's heart. I've got a whole plan set out and everything.
I'm really glad that plan we made at the beginning to like go for our goals is actually really working in Mai's favor. Because it seems like she's doing her best.
That's true.
You're not going to do anything that could get you into legal trouble, right?
Girl, what kind of fool do you take me for? I'm smarter than that. Anyways, you ready to go?
Yeah.
I wrapped a towel around myself and stepped out to the hot springs.
Oh, this looks lovely. It's so nice in here.
Mai immediately got into the water, but I hesitated. Was she going to take off her towel? I wasn't prepared. I wasn't prepared for this. Wait, I need an adult.
Wait, I forgot something in there.
Okay, hurry back.
As I turned away, I noticed Mai unclip her hair from her head and do a dramatic hair flip. Who was she doing that for? It was only us here.
Also,
That's really convenient if it's just you two at the hot, like...
don't take your hair down. You're supposed to put your hair up. It's not allowed to get in the water.
I love how we're just like, you are doing this all wrong. Yeah. Like, of course you can't go in with, like, a full towel like that. Come on.
Anime is not correct.
Yeah, it's true. I ran back into the changing room, standing against the back wall. Calm down, Hana. You've seen naked women before. This ain't no big deal. It's not like Jared and PBG are out there. They're not gonna see you, and Mai's not gonna judge you, so it doesn't matter.
I mean, you know, she's kind of channeling that inner anxiety that everybody has when you first go to one. It's one of those weird things where it's like, when you first go in there, it's really awkward just because of the stigma we have as Americans and, like, you know, the taboo with, like, you know, naked bodies. But once you realize that nobody's paying attention to you, even if you're a foreigner, you're like, man, this hot springs sure is nice. This water feels great. I don't care about anything anymore.
Yep.
It's just such a weird thing because it just melts away. I was really surprised by how quickly we adjusted to it.
God, I want to go to a hot spring.
Yeah, it's gonna be too hot though soon.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
I took a deep breath. I could do this. I could totally do this. I stepped back out to the hot spring, a smile on my face.
Sorry about that, but I'm back.
Wait, what? Why are you here?
Oh, it's a mixed hot spring. Okay.
Oh, what a... Oh.
Back there, like, yeah.
What is this face that PBD's making? What are these come hither eyes? What is going on? What is this? And this is the fan service they were talking about. This is fan service. It's literally fan service.
Oh my goodness. Look at my face.
I know.
Look at them.
What is happening? Why?
It's so funny.
Why?
But Steph and I were just recently talking about the scenes in the animes, like with the saunas, where like you have the unwilling character who doesn't want to come in, and there's like all the anime boys are like, come in. They just kind of lure you in. You're like, what the fuck's going on? I'm not prepared for this.
Sorry, all I can think about is what I recently watched was Osamatsu-san, where they're all at the public bathhouse and they're all doing a quiz about, like, whose penis is this?
God, this is okay. I think I finally calmed down from this.
Okay.
What?
come on in. The water's great. This space
What are you doing in here?
Hey, it's communal hot spring for both sexes. I had no idea till we found Mai out in here.
God damn it, Mai. I glanced at Mai and was blinded by a bright flash. When it faded, I realized it came from Jared, who was somehow sitting contentedly next to her and staring into her eyes.
What is...
Oh my god, they were only wearing towels!
What is happening?
They were basically naked.
What is going on?
I'm enjoying myself.
Me.
Oh, sorry, it's me. PBG seemed to come to this realization at the same time as me. His eyes grew wide and a blush came over his face.
Don't you want to come in? Not that you have to or anything.
Sure, I'll come in. Here I am, coming in to the hot spring.
I'm not.
Where you are.
I didn't know this was gonna happen. I had no idea this is the direction we were gonna go into.
I'm pleasantly surprised. I stepped into the hot water slowly, conscious of the fact that each step brought me closer and closer to a basically naked PBG. I held the bottom of the towel down so it wouldn't float as I got in, and I noticed PBG avert his eyes.
Anyways, so how are you guys feeling?
He directed this to Mai and Jared, but they were completely out of it. There was no getting anything from either of them.
I'm glad Mai and Jared's relationship seems to be progressing.
Yeah,
somewhere.
that's great. I'm glad. Mine is collapsing, but hers is doing great.
I don't know where it's going. It's going somewhere.
Finally, I was in. The spring was really small, wasn't it? PBG was really close to me, really close to me. I had a vice grip on my towel. There was no room to sit next to Mai and Jared, so I sat opposite them. PBG, standing in the center of the hot springs, looked around and then started to come towards me.
No, don't come towards me! Mind if I sit here?
No, go ahead.
He came close to me, and closer to me, and closer.
What is going on?
Finally, he was next to me, and he started to sit on the rocks next to me. He never made it. As he was sitting, he bumped my arm, and my grip on my towel loosened.
Oh no.
Flashing everyone.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Oh God, no!
Oh no!
All at once, a giant gush of blood came flooding out of PBG's and my nose. Oh, we're doing that anime stereotrope.
Oh no.
Oh no, now the hot spring is contaminated. Get out. Oh.
It's awful.
No.
Ah! What the hell? What is going on? Ew, it's everywhere. The water's turning to blood. It's this color.
I'm glad that Mai is actually having the same reaction I would probably have in this situation.
Baby J, come back. Hang in there, man. He's floating. He's doing the dead man's float. Oh, God, Austin. We're losing her. She's losing consciousness. Ah!
This is fun for me because usually I have to do all the voices.
Oh, my face hurts. I'm smiling too much. Oh.
I awoke to Mai hovering wordly over me.
What? Where am I?
This is one of the inn rooms. We rented one for a little bit.
I glanced around. It was a standard Japanese-style inn-room, nice and neat, but it smelled of fresh orange peels.
Don't you dare get any blood on those tatami mats, Hana. That is going to ruin everything if you do that. Do you know how expensive those things are?
I mean, she already just ruined an onsen. Mai was eyeing me as if looking for signs of an illness.
What's wrong? How did I get here?
Do you not remember?
Not remember what?
I didn't think it would be this bad, but it was so traumatic that you don't even remember it. It's probably best not to, but if it was so traumatic that you don't even remember it, it's probably best not to tell you.
What? What happened to me out there?
Hana,
Mai put a hand on my shoulder.
there are some things in this world that you're just not meant to know.
Like that you have a sister? Because it
Yes.
means...
But...
Don't question God's blessings, Hana.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, excuse me. Can I come in?
PBG.
No, we're still in towels.
For some reason, a well's worth of embarrassment wash over me. Mai glanced at me, then told PBG to come in.
Hey.
Hey, Mai. Hey, Anna. Glad to see you're up again. Do you mind if I speak to you alone, Hana? Say no more.
Mai stood and crossed to the hallway, glancing at us over her shoulders as she did so.
Yeah, Mai, go make out with Jared. Play nice, you two.
Oh, God. Sorry, I was just thinking about the, go make out with Jared. I'm like, they're still in towels. Please only let it be, make out.
Make out with their mouths, you mean?
What else were they gonna be? What else were they gonna make out with? Penis and vagina? That's just sex! I don't understand what you were doing with this. She winked, then shut the door. Okay. He was still shirtless. Very astute, Hana. You are good at this. He sat down in the front of me and looked at me, still shirtless.
Put on a shirt,
I
PBG.
tried to look anywhere but his chest, anywhere but. Well, this was a really small room. And it was super hot. Super hot in here. Super hot.
Nah, Hana, that's you. You're super hot.
I couldn't breathe.
What is happening?
I don't know.
Nothing. Nothing is happening.
They're just making faces at each other like, ah! Okay, we're still making faces at each other.
I know you've been worried about me lately.
Oh.
I glanced away.
I'm sure you already know, but soccer's really important to me. One of the most important things. It's been driving me crazy that I haven't been able to play. I can't even attend the practices without having the entire team tell me to leave them alone. Oh, that's kind of rude.
Yeah, that is really sad.
But it's been my life at Asagao. Soccer's how I made friends after you left. How I gained confidence in myself. I can understand that.
I'm still hauled up on his teammates being like, go away. Can you just stand?
Yeah, watch. Maybe you still kind of help direct them.
Yeah, I mean, obviously he's a really good strategist. Sorry. I was about to say
Or
strategic
strategist.
captain.
No, I think strategist is the correct word, so you were closer.
Alright, whatever.
Without it, I didn't know what I would do. I was going crazy. I was getting depressed. But that was no reason to ignore you and throw myself a pity party. That was stupid. I'm sorry for worrying you so much. You're finally opening up to each other. Jesus.
Oh, thank God.
And thank you.
What for?
Well, I usually feel like I'm a joke to people, but when I'm with you, I feel like I'm more than that.
Aw.
You understand me, make me feel like I matter, and like you take me seriously. So I thank you.
You're a wonderful person.
PBG threw his head back and laughed.
Well, shucks.
No, I'm serious. It was thanks to you that I could feel at home here. You showed me what it was like to have a real, true friend. Someone who genuinely cares about me. You know, except for the fact that you kind of glared at me from across the room. And there was But yeah, other than that. Thank you for making my school life so wonderful.
Well, you're welcome. Anytime.
Don't you want to address the whole I told you so thing? Say...
No, we're just gonna go past that again. We're just not gonna address that. We're not gonna address that again, like everything.
Do you think...
I flushed.
Do you think we could keep growing together for the rest of our lives?
Such a weird way to ask someone out.
Yeah.
Why don't you just ask him for his jacket?
You think we go steady? Go to the soda pop shop? Got myself 50 cents.
You mean like the diner or the soda fountain or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go to the diner.
I like how you were like soda pop shop.
Well, dude, that's what you call it, the soda pop shop.
No, it's not, but that's okay.
I know it's cheesy, but you're an important friend to me, and I don't want to lose you again.
Cool. He leaned over and pulled me into a hug. I wrapped my arms around him, smiled contentedly.
I didn't even notice he was still not wearing
Yeah.
a shirt.
I forgot to mention how that he was shirtless.
Of course we can.
Yay!
Woo. A few seconds went by, and then
Oh,
I
now
realized
I realize
something. PBG was still wrapped in just his towel, and it was skin on skin, just a towel separating us. As the realization hit me, my mouth went dry. I was too embarrassed to speak or move. PBG released me, and I let go of him.
Man, I'm really glad we came to that conclusion.
What? What is this?
That was just how I read it. But I think we should go now.
I'm just like, why is this written like this?
I don't know.
Okay.
Emphasis.
He stood and sprinted across the room, flinging the door open. Oh, good, so they were spying.
I was wondering if Mai was gonna
I'm
end
sure
up
she
like
was.
creeping on us.
PBG sprinted past Jared and Mai, who fell away from the door with a crash.
PBG, wait.
Jared chased after PBG, leaving Mai and I alone. She crawled to me from across the room, like some kind of demented bug.
What happened? What happened? Tell me.
You were literally listening in, you know.
Do you like each other? Are you dating now? Is PBG your boyfriend? God, I could hardly hear anything. We were talking so quietly.
I beamed at her, trying to hold in a laugh.
That's a secret.
He needs to dance.
All right.
Now we're back to this. Well, that was a fun little like
An Onsen adventure.
The the bath episode, the hot springs episode that they
Y'all
always
right
have.
there?
No, I'm not talking coherently right now.
Yeah, I noticed. All right, well, I'm glad that we didn't make things worse, and it seems like things are okay.
Yeah, we're progressing in a decent, but you know, you never know. Things could be looking like they're okay and then just go to shit at the end.
Yeah, we still got the tournament to screw up, so.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Yep.
Hopefully things will continue to go up and not down.
That is the aim.
Cool. All right. We'll see you guys in the next episode then.
See ya.